Aries, what's going on? Welcome to my channel and welcome back. If you're returning, it's Fiery Moon, and I'm here to do just a general collective message for Aries. This can resonate for any planet and or house placement. So, like I always say, just take what resonates and leave the rest. As I am recording this, we're just coming out of the full moon in Virgo, and the moon is now in Libra, which for Aries is, that's your opposite energy. So we're going to just see what message needs to come through for Aries. I'm using the Urban Tarot. And for the guidance or advice, I'll be using the Spellcasting Oracle cards. Yeah, so let's jump in and see what's going on for Aries. Messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do we need for the Aries collective. I haven't used this deck in a while, but it felt right to use it for these readings. So let's see what comes through. Last one. Aries. Ooh, bottom of the deck we have the Two of Cups, which speaks to connection. It also speaks to it could be a relationship or just any type of connection with another person on an emotional level. Then up under that we have the Hierophant and the Victory card. Okay, Aries. So what this is making me feel like straight off the back is like it almost feels like there's a connection that is like almost being elevated to, for some of you, it could be possibly marriage. If it's not, in regards to a relationship for you, this could be, also, in regards to work, aligning or doing something that, is fulfilling to you at an emotional level. And then with the Six of Wands, it's like, that makes me feel like yes, like it's a yes. You're moving forward. It says victory. So some of you, you may be having victory within a love situation. Or like I said, if it's pertaining to work, you could be possibly signing a contract, deciding to move forward with that. For some of you, you could be being also recognized at work. I like this, Aries. Right now, we do have Venus and Jupiter in Aries right now, which is, Jupiter is the, the planet of, growth, luck, and expansion. It's the wheel of fortune and, in tarot. And Venus is feminine energy. And it's, it deals with the planet of, love and relationships, partnerships. And with the moon being, it's actually, Venus is ruled by Libra. So with the moon being here, which is, opposing you or opposite to you, you could be attracting in a partner that will go, like, I'm hearing, like, it will go the distance. So let's see what comes out for y'all. What's going on for the Aries collective? have the Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Let's see what else. Whoa, it's too many. And then we have the Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, which says worry and the public defender. And then we have the Princess of Disc, which is like the feminine energy of the Page of Pentacles, which says the kindergarten teacher, and the Tower. So with the Queen of Wands showing up, Aries, this could be you. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. And with the Five of Pentacles, it feels like, you know, it's an energy of like possibly being, you know, left out in the cold. It is an energy of worry. You could be worrying, you know, about a situation or circumstance, whether it's, you know, due to finances or I'm almost getting like the feeling of like not, I was going to say not having enough, but it says not, like I heard not being enough. So some of you could be worried, like in regards to, you know, like your own self-value. And with the kindergarten teacher or the Princess of Disc and the Tower, it makes me feel like there needs to be a perspective change. There needs to be a perspective change. Because it's almost like the way that you're looking at something, it's like, ooh. Like I'm feeling like you're looking at something through like rose-colored glasses. But with the Tower here, that's what's, you know, giving me the energy, feeling like that perspective change is coming in. And it's like inevitable. What's at the bottom? Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. Which is like, you know, it's an energy of walking away. It's also an energy of like, how can I say, yeah. We got that with the Eight of Swords and the Fool, which is your energy. So for some of you, if you're resonating at a feminine energy, there is a masculine energy here. And it could be vice versa, so take it how it resonates. But there's almost like this is how you're being looked at by someone. Or someone could have had a perspective change about you and you're worried. Like you could be worrying, you know, I almost feel like the Nine of Swords, like you could be over worrying, feeling like, you know, you're not enough for this person, or they're looking at you like, you know, what do you have to offer? So take it how it resonates. But with the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Swords, like someone, and it feels like this Fool energy is like ready to, you know, walk away from something, but their judgment is cloudy. Their judgment is cloudy. With the Eight of Swords in this deck, it says interference. So it's either something is interfering with someone walking away from a situation and starting fresh. But I'm still getting that energy over here of like, you need to take off the rose-colored glasses and see things for what they are. Like, and however it's resonating for you. Can I get one for this Queen of Wands? Queen of Wands. We had a Flipper. Yeah, the Lovers. Yeah, someone is worried about a connection with the Lovers here, or a decision. It could be regarding a connection as well. And honestly, with the Four of Cups here, it's almost like like I feel like with this Four of Cups, like it's almost like this connection, whatever it is for you, it's like it's ran its course, but this feminine energy is like panicking. Like that's what I feel. They're panicking over this connection, but it's almost like with all like, and I like this deck with the depictions because it feels like you overindulged, or you're like it's too much. It's too much. Like it's honestly like ran its course. And you know, you could be the one looking at, you know, this connection again. They keep saying rose-colored glasses, but you're not realizing that this tower is coming. I don't even think you see it coming, but it's necessary. Because the Four of Cups is like an energy of, you know, being like bored and discontent, but like almost like I feel like someone is trying to hold out hope for a Knight of Cups possibly. But it's almost like if you're in a situation, this Knight of Cups is entertaining other, you know, people, or they're, you know, they're doing, you know, what a Knight of Cups does. In this deck, it's called the Seducer. Let me get one more. Yeah, we have the Page of Wands, which is like the journalist. So this is something like, it almost makes me feel like you're like you want it, like you're excited about it. You could be like passionate about it, but it's almost like your intuition is like telling you the truth, like it's done. Again, with the High Priestess, the Ace of Swords, and the Ten of Wands, it's ran its course. And it almost feels like, I said, it feels like it has an unhealthy element to it. And when you're at the Ten of Wands, you know, it's the only thing you could do is drop it. It's all either you are holding on to this connection and it's hurting more than helping, or, you know, you're just not wanting to realize the truth that it's ran its course. It's almost like you're trying to like battle with what your intuition is telling you. So tell me about this. Oh, couldn't even get it out. Then we have the Empress here to clarify this Page of Pentacles. Let me get another one. Whoa, too many. Can I get another one? Oof. And we have the Ace of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, again, we have the Ten of Wands. So this makes me feel like especially with the Page of Pentacles, it's like with this Empress too, and the Ace of Swords, it's like you have to recognize your own power. And taking off those rose-colored glasses, that's the only way you're gonna see the truth of, you know, who you are. If you feel like, if you're feeling or seeing yourself as this Empress, it's time for you to, you know, like act like it. Because, like, again, this Ace of Swords, you know, it represents truth, clarity. It could also be communication. But the sword is down, which makes me feel like it's, you know, you're denying that truth. It's like you're denying this energy within yourself. Because it's like maybe you're looking at, or you're in a situation where you don't feel like you're enough. And maybe it's not that you're not enough. Maybe you're just not in the right situation. Again, like, they just keep saying, like, it's ran its course. So let's see what the Tower is, and then we'll grab the guidance or advice. Tell me about the Tower. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. It's like you're trying to prevent this Tower from coming through. Because it's almost like for some of you, with the Three of Cups, is like you're... It's almost like you're wanting to look like everything is okay. Like, I kind of was feeling that energy too. Like, you're wanting to either harness this Empress energy for yourself, or there's like an Empress energy that you're like, I hate to say it like this, but like you're wanting to be like, which you should never want to be like another person. You should want to be yourself. But it almost makes me feel like it's like with the Three of Cups, you don't, like, it's like you want to keep up like a certain image. And that could be the worry, like you're unable to do that. Can I get one more for the Tower? Yeah. You have to, like, believe in yourself. Because you trying to, like, it's almost like you're trying to paint a picture of something or someone or them, you, of what they're not. And you're, like, you're exerting too much energy. That's why the Tower is here. You're doing too much. And that's what's, you know, hindering you with this Ten of Swords. And again, another 10. You need to let this end, whatever it is. So let's see the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. We got the Princess of Wands, which is like the Knight of Wands. It's like, are you it's like chasing a thrill or a high, like I'm getting with this energy here. But it's also like the energy, like this is the dancer. Like you're worried, like you cannot keep up this act. Can I get one more for Aries? Yeah. And it's in regards to like the Knight of Cups, who's, you know, these are... Are you, like, I almost feel like this is like, again, you're worried. You could be dealing with someone that's, you know, very in and out, you know, or chasing the thrill, but it feels like you're the Queen of Wands here. That's your, you know, your energy. So it's you, and it's like you're, again, like I'm just getting that energy of like you're chasing like a high, or, you know, especially with the Ace of Wands, like you're, it's a desire, like it's for a person, but like Spirit is clearly saying like whatever you're trying to uphold, it cannot be held up any longer. I get one more, and then we'll grab the guidance or advice. Yep. And then I say I felt the 9 of Swords. You're doing too much. Yep. It's time for you to move on from this person, whatever this is. It's time to move on, because you're doing too much, and it's like this worry is like keeping you up at night, like you're losing sleep. And the cards are saying, like, with the 6 of Swords, it's time to heal and move forward. So let's see what the guidance or advice is for Aries. You gotta see something for what it is, not for what you want it to be, when the truth is clear. It's almost like the energy of like trying to live vicariously through another person. And Aries is an individual. It's the first sign of the zodiac. Bottom of the deck, we have talent. And it's like you have to find your own individual. Like you got to find your own individuality. Yeah, there's a, a healing that's needed. With healing up under that, and then travel. It's like it's time to move on, Aries. But let's see what the guidance or advice is. What's going on for Aries? What's the guidance or advice for the Aries collective? Boundaries, yeah. Either someone needs to establish boundaries with you, or you need to establish boundaries with someone. But that's the bottom of the deck. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have courage. So let's see what this boundary says. It says, boundaries. You're being taken for a ride again. People do like taking advantage of you, don't they? The problem is that you like to please people, and so you avoid letting them down and pander to their requests. You have a kind soul and would do anything for anyone. It's a beautiful gesture, and you genuinely want everybody to be happy. But at what cost? If your own wants and needs are being ignored, then always putting others first means that you're not valuing yourself. When you say yes to others, make sure you're not saying no to yourself. Yo, and I swear, this was my whole podcast for this week, and it ties into the weekly reading that I just did, and that was verbatim, what the episode was about. So feel free to check that out. Eventually, you'll feel worn down, trodden on, and resentful. It's time to be assertive and put boundaries in place. And then it says the magical meanings of this card. You like to relieve people of burdens rather than impose. You're under no obligation. Saying no empowers you. See your demands from another's point of view. Boundaries ensure respect and understanding. And, wow. And what I actually titled the weekly reading this week was The Power of Saying No. And again, you're trying to either there's the energy is here of someone trying to live vicariously through another person because they have no identity. Or there's even an energy here of someone viewing another person you like, you know, like as like what they want to be. But that's their truth. It's not yours. They're whoever, you know, you're looking at as this empress, they're in their truth. And it's like you want that. Yeah, and then look, we have the devil here. Like you're obsessing over this person. And this, like, oh my God, they're giving me that scene from Belly where T-Boz says to oh my God, what was her name? To Keisha. She says, you know, I'm happy with sin because I'm happy. And, you know, and Keisha was like, you know, I want what y'all have. And it's like, no, like I'm happy because I'm happy with this person. And whoever this is, they're, you know, they're like, again, they're looking at this situation through rose-colored glasses, whatever it is. And it's like, if you want to be, if you have to be happy for you. You can't fake happiness. And with the devil showing up here, it's like, yeah, you're either, you know, you're wanting something that someone else has, or you want someone to be what you know, like, it's like you fell in love with potential. So Aries, it's time to take off the rose-colored glasses. As always, I thank y'all for tuning in with me. And I will see you all on the next reading. All right? Later.